Yeah, hi Pete's Terse back on our squat box talking about Vampire Diaries once again. Season 3, episode 6. The sister of Klaus chaps the door, and I think it's Damien opens the door and she walks straight into the house saying, "Where's my room?" But you've got to understand, they've already signed the house over to, I don't know her name now, Elena. Yeah, Elena. They've already signed the house over to Elena, and if Elena's not there to invite a vampire into the house, they can't enter the house. So how the fuck does Klaus's sister walk into the house without being invited by Elena? You see, this is the whole problem with, fanciful and vampirish, series and movies and that, discontinuity. The Bibles of all the religions of the world are filled with discontinuity, but I expect the writers to at least look back and what they've already done. I mean, it's not like it's 2,000 years ago. I mean, it's series fucking 3, episode fucking 6, and it was only series 2, episode fucking, 20, where they sign over the deeds to the house to Elena. How the fuck does a vampire walk into a house which is owned by a human without being invited by the human that owns the house? I mean, this is one of the big things that they make. It's very important. It's very important to all these vampire stories. I mean, you can only enter the house if you're invited. So how does Klaus's sister, who's just been walking from I don't know, 200-year living in a coffin because she was staked by one of those magical silver swords that was dipped in ash, how does she just walk into the house? She was never invited by Elena, because Elena's not there. It's only the two, the Zancusi brothers, whatever their name is, Stefan and Damien, and they can't invite her in because they don't own the house anymore. They signed it over to Elena, and Elena never invited, Klaus's sister in. So how does she just walk in the door? Oh my God, I mean, if only these stupid fucking idiotic, series would just, please, just keep some context to your stupid fucking movie, I'm enjoying the story. I don't enjoy the actual acting. It's all teenage angst shit, as a teenager, I never went through that. Why do it? Well, I suppose, I had a few girlfriends. I got 5 girlfriends between, 6 girlfriends between the age of 13 and sort of 16. But that's what young people do. You're learning about your emotions, you think you're in love. Oh, my heart aches, because she totally doesn't want to see me anymore, and I'm sure her heart aches when I say, I don't want to go to you anymore, because what you're doing is you're experimenting with your emotions, and then you're trying out what kind of temperament of the people that I know and want to have sex with, you know, what one of them is going to be the one that I'm going to, like, you know, want to be with, you know. And, you know, it took me till I was 15 before I think I met my first true love. And then after 2 years of going out, she ditched me for a fucking car thief who 6 weeks later got arrested and sent to jail. And then she came back, got her best friend, a mutual friend, to come and ask me to go and talk to her. I mean, I'd already went through the, you know, she dumped me and all that, you know, and suddenly a mutual friend is saying she wants to talk to you. And so, well, I left the house, went down and talked to her in the backyard, and oh, she was all apologetic, and you know, but I knew what had happened. I knew she dumped me for this guy, and then I knew that he got arrested stealing cars and went to jail. And to be honest with you, I mean, I did feel at 15, I felt I loved her, you know. But when she got me down to talk to me about, you know, what went on and why she dumped me for this guy, and, you know, and would I take her back, and you know, we could get together, no, not would I take her, you know, if she apologised enough, could we get back together and be friends, and you know, maybe go out and date, and I turned around and I says, oh no. I says, no. You broke my heart once, and it's never going to happen again. And I refused to date her again after that, and then I went back up the stairs, and I cried my heart out for 2 weeks, you know. 2 weeks I was a mopey 15-year-old teen, crying my heart out about losing my, basically what I can look back on as my first love, you know. And I stuck by that. I never went back with her. It was heartbreaking, but it taught me a lesson about myself, and she probably learned a lesson from it too. I don't know. I mean, something like 20 odd years later, my brother's ex-wife, because he got married to a girl around about that time, and then after having a couple of kids they got divorced, and you know, we visited them, you know, me, my mother and my sisters, and I visited them at a time of the year, you know, my brother's kids, two of that women, you know, were having birthdays, and we went to, and she said, oh, Linda's been asking about you, James. She knows you're back up from London and you're in Glasgow. Oh, Linda's been asking about you. And I says, I don't want to know. I mean, I reminded me that connection, disconnection, whatever you want to call it. I said, no, I don't want to know. I don't want to meet her. You know, she's dead to me now, you know. And she was. I mean, you know, my brother's wife said she had met London. London had been asking about me, and I says, I don't care. By that time I was in my 30s, you know, and from 15 to 30 odd, you know, quite a long break from seeing someone who you had, you know, strong feelings for. And I had made that break, and thank God for it. I just don't think you should ever look back. But anyway, getting on to the Vampire Diaries, you know, you get all this shit in that Vampire Diaries thing, you know. She's in love with Stefan, but then Stefan becomes a blood-sucking murderer again, and even though he tells her face to face that he's been compelled by a stronger vampire, suddenly, oh, well, that doesn't matter, because Stefan's a horrible monster. he's not always being compelled to be a horrible monster, and she loves him, and he loves her. She goes with the horrible brother. She goes with the horrible brother to, oh, I want you. But I mean, it's like, this is what I'm saying. I mean, I knew, fuck you coming back and apologising for going off with somebody, ruining my heart for the rest of my life with other women. You fucked me over, Linda. Fuck you, you killed my heart. You put a stake in it, and it's like, but you would think in a movie, in a document, but a teen drama thing, they would at least maybe mesh it up so it made sense. But I mean, she can fall out with Stefan, but you know her heart's there, because that's what these things always say. But for a vampire to be able to walk into a house that's already been signed over to a human without being invited in, that just breaks the continuity. It breaks the sort of, I'm getting into the story now. Oh, I've been into the story for these. Oh, all these people are coming in. What's these? What's these vampires? Werewolves? I'm into the story, and yeah, I don't like the teen music. I don't like the teen angst. I don't like the shitty teen sex that doesn't even get beyond taking a bra off and showing some nipples. Yeah, okay, but I'm watching it. I'm following the story, and then a vampire walks into a house where they've not been invited, and I'm thinking, well, whoa, that just broke my depth of understanding of this shit that's going on, and then they've got ghosts coming, and people are seeing ghosts, and one ghost is saying another ghost is bad, and another ghost is saying, oh, you're going to listen to me because I'm going to warn you. And it's like, please, who the fuck is on whose side? They're changing things up and down and swapping things back and forward, and I'm thinking, please, just give me a story I can follow and understand without the teen angst. Give me a little bit more soft porn, a few nipples, great. Just give me what more. I'm not looking for fucking crappy fucking teen angst shit all the fucking time. You know what I mean? It seems like a pretty good movie. But I'm 52 now. I'm not fucking 15. But I suppose Vampire Diaries was aimed at a 15-year-old girl rather than a mass market, and I suppose I'm just going to have to put up with that bullshit. I just wish they would maybe just step up a fucking level from teen angst and everybody always fucking falling in love with each other. That's not the way life fucking is. It might be when you're 15, but these people obviously aren't 15. Fucking you get 32-year-olds acting 15, you get fucking 38-year-olds acting fucking 20. Come on. Anyway, I am still enjoying the Vampire Diaries. It's interesting and it passes the time, and I hope you will go and watch it and perhaps put a video about what you think about it. Critique, talk about. Scientific fucking that.